Hi, this is Jindo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. Somewhere along the line, the idea developed that Zen is about complete spontaneity and freedom. Well, like many things in Zen, that's absolutely false. Oh, and absolutely true. Let me explain. If you actually visit a Zen monastery in Japan, you might be surprised at the rigidity and the routine of a monk's life. From the time they get up in the morning to the time they go to bed at night, almost every gesture is determined. You do it this way, you don't do it that way. You bow in this way, you eat this way, you chant at this time. In many ways, it's a prison. I used to be a volunteer at a maximum security prison in Florida that had a Zen group, and I gave a talk at the time about the similarity between a prisoner's life and a monk's life. You eat this way, you walk in this line, you speak at this time, you're silent at that time. But there's a method to the madness. You see, life is confining. Life imposes upon us many obligations, some of which we like, many which we don't, some which seem to make sense, some which don't seem to make sense at all. But if one can find the freedom amidst all the chains that bind you, no prison walls can hold you, no monastery walls confine you, you are free. And another way in which Zen is surprisingly rigid, even formulaic, yet is all about complete fluidity and freedom, is in the philosophy of Buddhism. You know, if you actually make a study of a lot of the philosophy and perspectives that underlie what we do, starting with Nagarjuna, Dogen, the Buddha himself, they were great logicians. Now it's a crazy Zen logic, and I don't want to get into that today, but my point is this. There's a method to the madness. Let me give you an example here too. Sometimes even I feel my descriptions of shikantaza can be a bit formulaic. I repeat the same thing again and again. Just sit. Drop all thoughts of likes and dislikes, aversions and attractions. Drop all attachments and just let be. Drop thought of past and future. Drop resistance. You hear me say that if you hang around here, I don't know, at least once a week. But I feel there's a method to the madness. You see, that formula is about no formula. There's a wonderful book by Shunryu Suzuki Roshi called Not Always So. And it's a continuation of his talks from Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, in his usual style, talking about this, talking about that. And the title of the book is really what I want to focus on, because life is not always so. It's constantly changing, unpredictable, has its ups and downs. It sends us right, it sends us left. And that is why the formula of shikantaza is very unusual as a formula, because it's a formula about no formula. I can explain very simply. You never know what life is going to bring down the pike. You never know what's coming next. Whatever it is, says the formula, that is just what is. Drop all likes and dislikes, aversions and attractions. Just let it be. If it's a happy moment, let it be happy. Sad moments, sad. Sunny days, sunny. Rainy days, rainy. When a child is born, it is a moment of birth. When your beloved wife dies, it's a moment of death. When you're up, go up. When you're down, go down. When life blows you left, go left. When it blows you right, go right. See, it's kind of a crazy formula because it leaves nothing out. All of life, whatever the unpredictable next moment of life brings, it's about just being with that. Being completely with the flow. As a matter of fact, just being the very flowing itself. So our formula is about having no formula. It's about being with whatever is, no matter how unpredictable. If right this moment a giant pink elephant in a UFO were to fly through the window and land right here and start talking to me in Portuguese, I'd just be with that. Actually, I'd probably go see my doctor the next day unless I've been drinking. But my point is that no matter how unpredictable, no matter whatever it is, the formula of Zen, the formula of Zazen is about having no formula, free of all restrictions. No prison walls can hold you, no chains can bind you. Shall we sit with that?